Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have a lot of big news to go cover over here as of today, so if you guys will sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Hope you guys are still kind of enjoying the fact that we're kind of doing these little mini videos too as well. We still, at some point, probably go take a few days off properly, but there's just been a lot of fun news I want to go talk about, and I feel like sometimes bringing it on and making a quick video is nothing wrong with that. So if you guys have still been enjoying and all the brand new subscribers, thank you guys. We're getting very close to 70,000 subscribers, and of course as well, hope you guys have just been enjoying the news. And if you guys do not know, we'll have a lot of big updates on the channel in the very near future, so make sure you guys are just kind of staying tuned and excited for that. We'll have an update video on that in the very near future, so make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. The Twitters and Twitches are down below, and of course give me your thoughts and comments on all the stories going on throughout today, and let's go and talk about some pretty big news. Now first and foremost, I want to go talk about the fact that, well, there's gonna be a lot more PlayStation 5 updates all throughout 2025, and so this is kind of some fun news for me to go get to cover because, well, I like seeing new things, I like seeing new features, and of course I would love to go have themes come back. Just saying, at some point we might actually go lose that for the brand, like their anniversary collection or whatever it might be. But, well, either way, more updates are always good. So right now we're seeing that the PS5 console updates will be finally more frequent in 2025. The PS5 could be seeing some big changes this year. So as you guys probably know, the PlayStation does have occasional bigger updates. That was like when we had the SSD first reveal. We had recently like a big layout change. They add audio changes like Discord being implemented into the console itself. Like a lot of these really small, random things that get introduced. It's all good stuff. Like, we like it. We like seeing this stuff. But one of the bigger issues is that, well, we don't necessarily know what's going to be coming next. Like, they usually have betas for it, and then people have a chance to check stuff on out. We don't necessarily know what will be happening throughout 2025, but the one nice news is that we'll be more frequent, so we'll probably have a few more videos and stuff throughout the next few months as we just see more things. So it seems that Sony is planning to push out new firmware updates for the PlayStation 5 more routinely in the 2025. By all accounts, this past year is a pretty big one for the PS5 in a variety of ways. Sony made a handful of major changes to the console and its dashboard, along with pushing out the upgraded PS5 Pro hardware near the end of 2024. Now it sounds like Sony is trying to keep this momentum going when it comes to the new work on the platform as of this year. In an interview with GameFile, Sony confirmed that it is looking to update the PlayStation 5 at a more frequent cadence than it did before. Previously, Sony typically worked on two major updates of the PS5 each year, and they would push out around March and September. Makes a lot of sense too as well, so maybe the next 2 months we might actually see a new update. Rather than continue with this format though, Sony is trying to increase the speed at which it releases firmware updates of all kinds. This doesn't only include smaller patches that just focus on improving system software performance and stability, but also those that roll out all new features for the PS5, such as the Welcome Hub, which was incorporated this past year. And now I'm cool with this. Like, I feel like sometimes they would have like 3 or 4 or 5 major big changes. While I do also enjoy bigger patches and I do enjoy brand new things, well, at the same exact time, like, if you just have it already done and like you just go do maybe even 8 updates with them even adding like one little small thing every update, why not? You know, why not? Like, if it's already done, why as well? It's kind of like, do you want to just go get it instantly or wait 3 months for like 3 or 4 things? Now, I'll be honest, I do sometimes like having it all kind of as a cluster because it kind of makes more sense for a video and get more excitement, and probably a lot more people would like to beta test when there's like 4 or 5 or 6 brand new features. But at the same time, for me, I don't really mind. Like, give me new brand new stuff all the time, and I'm pretty excited for it. So I don't know, you guys can tell me your thoughts and comments. It doesn't really change too much at the end of the day. It's just like, do you want to wait like 2 months for a lot, or just get like once a month? But either way, part of why Sony is increasing this pace is because it is merely now more capable of doing so. Sony says it has done some back-end work to the PS5 to ensure that the consoles are more capable of getting updates at a faster rate that don't actually require downloads. This is how Sony is able to push out its slate of 30th anniversary themes to the PS5 this past month as well, for celebrating the PlayStation history. Basically saying like, hey, like, we can just bump out these updates. Like, we have the Pro out now. We don't have to worry about brand new stuff and architecture or holding back for the Pro. We could update everything all at once, and at the end of the day, I think it seems pretty cool. Now, we don't necessarily know exactly what they want to do, but even in this article they mention themes. Like, everyone wants themes in folders on the PS4, especially with them kind of teasing that on out with the 30th anniversary themes. I feel like that's going to happen sometime this year. Now, if it doesn't, I'm going to be very sad, but at the end of the day, like, why would it not be? Kind of surprising if they don't, because it's just like they could probably even sell some microtransactions, make it a little bit extra money, and like, just why not? Like, there really is no reason not to. Either way, really good things to know that we're going to be seeing a lot more major updates in the next few months nonetheless. Now, as well, I do want to go cover up a few little bigger things too on top of this. Let me go and try to get this one. This one is gonna be a banger. This is like actually some kind of fun news out here, where Sony has now announced the Midnight Black collection for the PS5 accessories. So a brand new collection in case you guys are curious on this. So Sony's DualSense Edge controller and a few other accessories are getting new colors with the company's announcement of the Midnight Black collection. In the midst of all the CES 2025 announcements, which I actually wouldn't mind going to CES in the future, Sony took to its official PlayStation blog to announce the Midnight Black colors for the DualSense Edge controller and the Pulse Explorer earbuds and the Pulse Elite headset and the PlayStation Portal. All these accessories are only currently available in white with the exception of the limited edition 30th anniversary models, which I'm sure you guys know about. So basically, they're trying to go have new improvements and updates for everything out there, and I think it actually looks pretty slick. I've always had a big fan. I don't mind like the white concept coming out for the PlayStation, but I do think a black is always very nice and slick, in my honest opinion, when it comes to tech. So basically, they are going to have all these brand new accessories available in Midnight Black. I want to hear your thoughts down below. While the white color is also very nice, owners of the original PlayStation 4 and PS4 Pro seem to be partial to the black color scheme. I personally like the black better myself if I had to pick. At least that's true for some of us, at least for me. So Sony already offers accessories in Midnight Black, including the regular DualSense and the PS5 console covers, so it only makes sense for it to launch these accessories in Midnight Black as well. And I kind of agree, like just looking at it as a quick glance, I mean, I think they look cool. Give me a Portal, bro, in black, like, I'm not against it. So basically, all these accessories will be launching up in February in case you guys want to get them. So if you're looking to get your hands on these, the wait won't be long. Sony has said that the new Midnight Black collection will officially launch in February. That being said, all the pre-orders will be available as of January 16th. So that means you'll be able to secure your items as early as next Thursday. Pre-orders will be up at the PlayStation Direct, but Sony confirms authorized retailers also have stock of these accessories. However, it clarifies that availability will vary by region and that not all regions will have stock outside the PlayStation Direct, so keep that in mind if you guys are... We have a lot of people in America, the UK, Canada, etc., but just in case you guys are in more of an obscene area, just keep that in mind. In terms of pricing, prices are all the same for all the white versions, which just means if you want it instead, you could go get it. Would actually love to have a black PlayStation 5 without the cover, just a base would be kind of cool for a Slim or a Pro. Would probably buy it. And that means you're looking at a $199 for the DualSense Edge, PlayStation Portal, and Pulse Explorer earbuds, and $150 for the Elite headset in case you guys want to go get. So it's worth noting if you weren't already aware that the Pulse Elite headset and the Pulse Explorer earbuds are both wireless too as well. So February 20th will be coming out for all these. On top of this too, though, some people are speculating that they might actually have other different colors also available. So I can maybe show you guys the trailer over here really quick in case you guys want to see it. I personally think all this stuff looks cool. Like, I mean, I like having options. There isn't really a big downside on this. It's just, do you like the black or do you like the white or do you want to have other things like the red, etc.? And they probably have the same makers making these products for like these random factories or whatever it might be. And I think it looks cool. Like, as we're just watching the video itself, like, let me know your thoughts on it. But I think it looks nice. I think it looks slick. And I think, well, like, what else do you really want to have? It's just a nice, like I said, a nice bonus additional option in case you guys want to pick it on up. So I'm cool with it. I'm kind of down with it. So the one thing I'm not cool with though is I was just playing League of Legends on my little mini break or whatever, content break, and I lost a bunch of games, so I'm a little bit sad about that. But the new League season is starting the next few days, so I'm also kind of hyped up for that, at least in my own end. But I want to hear your thoughts on all the Midnight Black collection, as I mentioned, that will be pre-ordered, available as of the 16th. So also keep that in mind. Now, if you guys have also missed a few of these little updates on over here, number one is that we do actually have confirmation now that Sony is the major stakeholder for Kadokawa. We had a lot of news on this the past few weeks ago or so, and it's at 10% of shares, so they own 1/10 of basically Elden Ring, etc. as of right this second. I think it's cool. I think they could still potentially do like a buyout as well, but if you're a majority shareholder, as I mentioned in that video saga, you could probably convince almost anyone else in that company that working with PlayStation, having PlayStation exclusives, are probably gonna be good. So you can probably very easily convince all shareholders to have a proper deal with PlayStation, or just have a lot of leverage as a company. So good to go and see. And as well, do the sadly one news over here for Arkham Studio, who kind of been of a flopper of a game this year, actually had to go do more rounds of layoffs. Never a big fan of seeing layoffs in the gaming industry. Not a fan, not a fan. And well, at the end of the day, the whole team was kind of just being downsized over here because their game themselves did not do well, and they apparently lost $160 million. That is crazy. $160 million. People were losing their jobs, and it's always heartbreaking to go and see this in the gaming sphere. I'm sure you guys understand. I don't like it. I don't like when people have to it'll lose their jobs. It just sucks. Like, I don't want people to ever have to worry about what to go next or not be able to pay their bills. It just sucks, especially when they're making the games we all enjoy. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have all the Twitters and Twitches down below in case you guys would like to go and join on those. We have all the affiliate links too as well. Of course, leave your like and thoughts and comments and everything down below. And I appreciate y'all so much for watching. Love you, guys.